First, Sonny, you've been on the road a lot in your LAFC career thus far. Come home and score your first goal in front of a sold-out crowd at home. What was it like that feeling to score at home?
I mean, scoring goals away from home or home is kind of a very honor. But obviously, when you score home with packed stadium, it makes you even very special. So yeah, I'm glad in my second home game I scored and also won the game. And because the first game was not ideally the expected, we wanted to win the game, but we lost. So yeah, today was a fantastic evening, and also very happy for Denny.
And
got a question for Mark. Incredible talent up top. LAFC has always had very good talent, but it's another level now. As a midfielder, when you're able to create with that kind of talent, what is that like for you and the rest of the midfield to know that these two incredible running mates are up top with you now?
It just makes our job a lot easier, knowing that you have quality up top. You can just create fluidity in the midfield, knowing Sonny's going to be there and Denny's, being a threat in behind, but also connecting well with Sonny. So it just makes our job a lot easier.
Here. Denny, congratulations on 2020. No one's ever done that in the league. Just can you share what that means to you? And then for Son and Mark, a player scoring 20 goals 3 straight seasons, what is that? How difficult is that? Help us understand that.
Félicitations pour tes 20 buts saison par saison. Ouais, voilà. Et comment tu te sens par rapport à ça maintenant que tu as mis autant de buts et tu as dépassé ce record? Je me sens super bien. Voilà, comme je l'ai dit, je continue dans la lancée grâce à mon équipe tout simplement et j'essaye d'être décisif à chaque match, de marquer des buts ou de faire la passe. Donc je me sens très bien. Je pense que l'équipe aussi se sent très très bien.
I feel very good right now, and we continue on a very good path. And I try to be decisive at every game, which could be scoring a goal or passing.
You guys, just the difficulty of, I mean, the 20-goal season's hard enough, but 3 in a row, what does that say to you? What does that mean?
3 buts de suite.
I'm not a goal scorer, bro.
No, I mean, look, in Europe, I think it's very extremely very hard to find someone who scores 3 seasons in a row 20 goals. I mean, having him in our team is huge, and also with my experience and having Denny, I think is one of the high quality players. So yes, scoring 20 goals, I mean, in one season, some people will be very, very happy about it, and scoring 3 seasons in a row is a massive thing. And obviously credit to Denny, because he works hard to help the team and score a lot of goals. It's not random, it's not lucky. So he works really hard to be always in that position, scoring goals, and we should appreciate for that.
Well, first for Denny, this week you surpassed Carlos' record with the club. You also made MLS history with 3 seasons with 20 or plus goals. You tied Messi in the Golden Boot race tonight. Just how would you describe what this week has been?
Comment est-ce que ça se tient pour toi? Tu dépasses Messi, l'histoire tu es sur la MLS et tu as dépassé le record de Carlos. Comme je l'ai dit, je me sens super bien, voilà, d'avoir dépassé ce record-là, d'avoir marqué encore ce soir. Mais voilà, ça, je le dois aussi à l'équipe et au coach. Voilà, je suis très bien ici. Je suis très bien aussi dans ma vie de famille. Donc voilà, ça se voit sur le terrain. Et comme je l'ai dit, sans mes coéquipiers, je n'en serais pas là aujourd'hui.
I owe that to the team and to the coach. I feel very good here, and I feel very good with my family. So I owe them a lot to everybody, and I feel very good right now at this moment.
And for Sonny and Marky, Sonny, celebration all around. You got to celebrate a goal in front of this crowd, and you were asking them to get up and get loud. Could you just describe the feeling, and also talking with Carlos and seeing what this night meant for him, what he has done for the club? How was that? And same for you, Marky. What would you say this night was, knowing what Carlos means to the club?
I mean, as I said, I think scoring goals in front of the packed stadium is really special, and yeah, because I wanted playing with the fans together, especially when you're 1-0 down. We need a big supporters from behind us. So I think they did a fantastic job, and also that. And then afterwards, our performance, our energy went really up, and obviously scoring 4 goals in front of a packed stadium it was very joy, I would say. And also Carlos. Even I was in Europe, I was watching in some of clip when he was playing in this for this club. He did a fantastic job for these clubs, and he's always welcome to the club, and the fans loves him, and the clubs loves him, and it was good to see him on a pitch, and then everybody was happy to see him. And one day, I want to be like him as well. So when I'm retiring, when I come back to the LA, and I hope everybody welcome me like this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was perfect timing to have a night for Carlos Vela. I think the momentum we've built and the fluidity we have. I mean, the momentum we have right now, we're gelling really well. So to have the night while the team's doing really, really well, it was just perfect timing overall. I think you couldn't draw up a better night for it, right? We went down early, but the team responded really well, and we made it a real special night.
A few more, Scott, go ahead.
Yeah, hey Sonny, I have 2 for you. First off, how do you see your impact on the field with this club, off the field, and in terms of invigorating the very large Korean community in Los Angeles?
No, I mean, on the pitch, I don't have to do too much stuff because the players are helping me around me so much, and obviously with the big Korean community, I think it's obviously very, very helpful that coming to the stadium, you're a biggest support, and it feels like very special player. But obviously, I want to always keep something back, also the results and also the happiness.
The response that we have seen from all of the fans, but especially from Korean fans in this city, is it beyond what you expected? Is this greater than what you thought you were going to see when you came here?
What should I say? I mean, I never expect, to be honest, get it that welcoming or that support. But it seems quite very crazy. But I love that, and that's why we love football, and that's why we love being footballer, So I'm very, very happy guy, lucky guy, having this amazing support behind me. And as I said, I want to give always something back. Either is this trophy, and also for this club. So I just want to say thank you in this right here. I just want to say thank you for your amazing support.
I have a question for Sonny and Denny. 안녕하세요. 저 미주중앙일보의 김경준 기자입니다. 오늘 LAFC가 플레이오프 진출을 확정 지었는데요. 그래도 남은 시즌 경기 가장 집중하고 싶은 목표가 있으실까요?
일단은 저희가 플레이오프에 진출했다고 해서 아직 시즌이 끝난 게 아니기 때문에 저희가 조금 더 높은 위치로 올라가서 또 좋은 경기력을 유지하고 또 좋은 컨디션을 유지하고 또 좋은 분위기를 유지함으로써 또 플레이오프에 가는 게 어떻게 보면 가장 중요하기 때문에 그런 것들을 저희가 좀 더 신경 써야 될 것 같고 또 선수들이 다치지 않고 플레이오프를 잘 준비하는 것들이 중요할 것 같습니다.
And Denny, félicitations sur ce bouton triplé. So how would you describe the chemistry among the attackers today?
Comment tu décrirais l'accord d'harmonie que vous avez eu aujourd'hui?
Avec Sonny. Thank you for your French. La cohésion est très facile avec Sonny. Voilà, vous l'avez vu en Europe, vous le voyez maintenant. C'est si facile de jouer avec lui, donc elle se fait naturellement. J'ai même pas d'explication par rapport à ça. Elle se fait vraiment naturellement et vous l'avez vu de toute façon. Et vous allez le voir le plus souvent possible.
The chemistry was very easy. You saw Sonny play in Europe, and you see him now in MLS. It's very easy. I don't really have a word to describe it because it's natural. It happened, and you saw it. You see it now, and you're going to see it until the end of the season for sure.
We've got time for about 2 or 3 more questions. Go ahead.
My French is pretty good too, so I'm going to switch to French. Denis, bonsoir. Maxime Aubin de l'équipe. Félicitations aussi. Ça fait un moment que tu es là maintenant, MLS et à LA en général. Qu'est-ce que tu dirais que tu es venu chercher, que tu as trouvé, comparé à ce que tu vivais, ce que tu as connu en France?
En fait, je sais pas. Enfin, je suis venu ici déjà pour jouer au foot, tout simplement. Et grâce à mes performances et grâce à ce que je suis, voilà, je suis devenu ce que je suis aujourd'hui. Après, voilà, j'ai envie de gagner. Voilà, je suis dans une équipe qui aspire à gagner. Je suis dans un club qui aspire aussi à gagner. Donc ouais, je suis venu avec mon état d'esprit de gagneur et tout simplement, voilà, j'ai envie de gagner avec ce club-là et gagner avec les joueurs qu'il y a autour de moi.
Et deuxième question, comment tu juges un peu la passion de cette ville, de LA, pour le foot en général? Dans le club, les supporters, mais en général dans la ville un peu.
La base fan ici, elle est vraiment très très grande. Elle prend de l'ampleur de plus en plus, voilà, avec des joueurs comme Hugo qui nous rejoignent, comme Oli qui est parti et comme Sonny qui est là maintenant. C'est vraiment magnifique et je pense qu'il y a beaucoup de personnes qui s'intéressent maintenant à la MLS, dont l'avenue de Messi aussi, mais je pense par rapport à ce club-là, elle est vraiment très très haute. Et voilà, moi j'aime ça et je pense que les joueurs qui signent ici aussi, je pense qu'ils vont, enfin, ils aimeront tout autour.
Should I translate? Yeah. So we had two questions. First, why did you come to play here in MLS? What did you find here? I came to play football, and thanks to my performance, the team is winning. I want to win, and I feel that the team's goal is also to win this winning mentality. That's the state of mind I came in, and that's what I found here, and the whole team and the whole players are also supporting me. The second question was about their passion for football, soccer in LA, and Denny answered that yes, it's big and bigger now. We see like here for LA, with talking about the French community here, there is Hugo Lloris, Olivier Giroud, and now Sonny today coming here bring spotlights in MLS. Messi also came here, bring attention. So more people are interested in the MLS, and the player who are here and who will come here will also feel this passion growing in the US for football, soccer.
네, 안녕하세요. SBS 하주은 기자입니다. 우선 손흥민 선수 최근 들어 부안가 선수랑 호흡이 좀 더 좋아지고 있다는 평가가 많은데 손흥민 선수 본인이 느끼기엔 어느 부분에서 시너지가 더 많이 느끼고 있다고 느끼는지 좀 말씀 부탁드립니다.
일단은 뭐 아까도 말씀드렸다시피 일단은 부안가 선수는 지금 MLS에서 3년 연속 20골을 넣은 선수가 되었는데 이런 선수랑 옆에서 경기를 뛰면 많은 거를 해야 된다라고 느끼진 않는 것 같아요. 이 선수가 좋아하는 플레이를 빨리 캐치하고 이 선수가 어떻게 하면 이 좋아하는 플레이를 더 잘 펼칠 수 있게 도와주는 거를 좀 생각하게 되는 것 같은데 이런 부분들을 조금 더 잘 얘기를 많이 하고 또 얘기도 많이 하고 또 경기장에서 그런 것들을 서로 빨리빨리 캐치해서 경기를 하다 보니까 이런 시너지 효과가 더 좋은 것 같은데 워낙 능력 있는 선수고 또 유럽에서도 분명히 잘할 선수이지만 지금 여기서 정말 너무나도 잘하고 있고 또 팀에 엄청나게 큰 원동력이 돼서 고맙고 또 앞으로 더 좋은 호흡을 보여드리고 싶습니다.
Yeah, I have a question to Sonny and Denny. 먼저 손흥민 선수, 저 MBC 아메리카 이호정 기자고요. 최근에 좋은 경기력을 보여주셨는데 그 흐름이 좀 오늘의 골까지 가져왔다고 생각이 드시는지도 궁금하고 그 다음에 이제 첫 홈에서 골을 넣었는데 응원해주신 또 한국 팬분들한테도 한 말씀 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다.
네, 일단은 뭐 좋은 컨디션을 유지하는 데 있어서 많은 것들이 필요하거든요. 뭐 잠도 잘 자야 되고 또 컨디션 관리를 위해서 훈련도 잘 해야 되고 또 그 시간대에 맞춰서 또 그 하루하루에 맞춰서 좋은 훈련을 해야 또 주말에 이렇게 좋은 컨디션으로 경기를 치르는 것 같은데 이런 훈련을 또 체계적으로 잘 준비해 주셔서 또 제가 경기장에서 이렇게 좋은 활약을 할 수 있었다라고 생각을 하고 또 뭐 홈이든 어웨이든 말씀드렸다시피 골 넣는 거는 정말 특별한 일이고 잊지 못할 일이지만 또 이렇게 많은 팬분들 앞에서 재밌게 오늘 하루도 축구를 할 수 있게 해주셔서 진심으로 감사하다는 말씀 드리고 싶습니다.
감사합니다. Hey Denny, congratulations on your fantastic performance and your hat trick today. You've been show great chemistry with the Sony recently. What would you describe his performance and your chemistry with Sony so far as a teammate?
Félicitations pour ton triplé. Une bonne chimie avec Sonny. Et comment tu décrirais ça?
L'alchimie, elle est naturelle, comme je l'ai dit. Voilà, sur le terrain, c'est assez facile de le trouver, assez facile de faire les choses. Voilà, vous l'avez vu ce soir et comme je l'ai dit, vous le reverrez encore plusieurs fois.
The chemistry was pretty natural. It's easy to find Sony on the pitch, to find each other on the field. And this, as I said before, like you saw the chemistry that we have, we built on together, and you will see it again until the end of the season.
Last question. Go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, Denny. One last for you. Katia mentioned you tied Lionel Messi for the Golden Boot lead. Obviously, an award you've already won. Is that a goal of yours to win it again, and what would it mean to you to lift it for the second time in 3 seasons?
Qu'est-ce que ça apporte pour toi? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire pour toi? C'est ça, et c'est pour ça que je
Mon objectif est sûr, voilà, j'ai envie de le gagner, mais je pense que mon équipe peut m'aider à l'avoir, mais voilà, je reste les pieds sur terre. Si je dois le gagner, je le gagnerai. Et voilà, je dois être décisif à tous les matchs, tout simplement, soit par la passe ou soit par le but.
Winning the golden boots, of course, is a goal. But the most important is to stay focused every game and to be decisive for my team, which is scoring a goal or passing, giving an assist.
Another hat trick. That's 3 in a row. Never done before in MLS, where one team's had 3 in a row. Denny going over 20 goals. Another goal for Son and an assist. And to be down 1-0 and 2 goals in first half stoppage, and just the way that changes the game.
Yeah, scoring goals at opportune times is very important. Really takes the wins out of the sails of your opponent. The momentum that they were built was instantly, I think taken from them. Even though we were a goal down, I don't think we were the worst team. We continued on that path. I think Salt Lake did a great job of defending properly and sliding, and as long as they had enough energy, it was working. We couldn't play fast enough around their defensive block. But I think around the 35th minute that changed. I think they put a lot of energy into the first 35 minutes. And that last 10, 12, 13 minutes, whatever injury time was, I thought we increased the pressure immensely, and I think that was the difference. And it was kind of our message at halftime too, making sure we keep the tempo up, using fresh legs to score another or 2, as it turned out, and to eventually kill the game off. So I thought our game management was also good tonight.
And then also just some of the things that you guys accomplished tonight.
The only thing we accomplished was 3 points. And yes, I understand the individual accolades players get and deserve. Denny is an incredible attacker. Tonight we celebrated Carlos, another incredible attacker. Oh, and there's Sonny too. And it's incredible to have coached all 3 of those players and 2 of them now at the same time. And I can tell you that this team is locked in and focused to maximize our potential and whatever the rest of the season has in store for us. And we feel very good about ourselves at the moment. We're going to use every bit of confidence and momentum we have to finish the season out as strong as possible going into playoffs.
Steve, I know throughout your time here in MLS, you've always said big moments help push this league forward, and you guys being part of that is obviously a big deal for you. You're not one to typically reflect on the season, in the season, but you just mentioned it. It's a huge day. Carlos Vela's here. The stadium was packed. It was just super loud, louder than I've heard it in a long time. What did this moment feel like, and did it feel like one of those moments that kind of helps propel that forward, like you mentioned all the time?
Yeah, I think you put a lot of effort into building something. From my perspective on the technical side, it's coaching, it's the everyday training, it's trying to get results and build something that our fans are proud of. And it's not just the technical side, it's marketing, it's the business side, it's owners, it's management. So we're all building towards making something great for, first and foremost, the city of LA and our fans, and then furthermore, the league. And I think this club deserves and should celebrate moments like that, like we did tonight with Carlos, because it's a lot of hard work and dedication that gets put into it. And so taking a break to celebrate something or someone is very important. And I'm very, very happy to see Carlos celebrated tonight in this fashion. I think it was wonderful. And I always love seeing him. He puts a smile on my face for sure.
Steve here. It was referenced already with Denny going back to back to back with 20 goals. In this league or in any league, how big a task is that? Can you wrap your head around that? It's not something you hear too often.
No, I scored 6 goals in my own career, so I have no idea what that feels like. It took me 15 years to do that, which I'm very proud of. So I have no idea. It's a combination of technique, obviously. Denny understands how to finish plays. His physical attributes. He is extremely durable. He plays every game for his country, Gabon, and flies halfway across the planet, comes back, gets off the plane and plays for us, and does not want to be taken off the field. And then you throw in his competitiveness in training, in every game. He's always trying to score, always going. And without those attributes and those characteristics, I don't think it's achievable. But Denny has that, and if he's around for next season, I'm positive he's going to try again, and I'm fairly certain if he's with LAFC, he can do it again. And for Denny and Sonny, it's you've scored the last 14 goals for the club, goal scorers in the last 5 games. Obviously, they're getting the job done. But do you need to see more varied attack, a little goal scorers coming from different places? Or are you, totally comfortable with what they're doing? I guess a little bit of both. What it does when 2 attackers, sometimes we play with 2, sometimes we play with 3, when they are both prolific as they are, it gives the rest of the team energy. It gives their defensive work and their suffering purpose, and that is very important. If you are a defender, you will run gladly for whatever 100 minutes, however long we play, if your attackers are finishing plays like Denny and Sonny are finishing plays. And so I'm perfectly happy keeping this going, but I have no objections to see Timmy Tillman on the scoreboard or Marky Delgado. Jeremy tonight came in very well. We'll get him on the scoreboard soon, and when Nate gets back too. And our wingbacks are also allowed to score.
Coach, talk about the defense. 4 days ago, a lot more opportunities, it seemed like, Real Salt Lake was generating, especially in the first half, but also with the penalty and everything else. And then you come here to BMO, and it seems like you were able to quell many of those opportunities. What were you looking to take away from them, and how did that work out for you this match?
I think it was fine. I think even in the first half with their lead, they enjoyed some more possession, but nothing too dangerous. I think the adjustment from last game was just to understand their verticality and build-up play, and in the second phase, they're always looking for these vertical entry passes into a 9 or into a higher positioned midfielder, and trying to have quick combinations up the middle. I think we saw it in the second half in Salt Lake on Wednesday, and again tonight. I just think we were more prepared tonight than we were in the second half on Wednesday.
Hi, Coach. Derek with the Korea Daily. So my question would be very similar. So today's match also ended in a victory, but the flow of the game felt different from the previous one. So why do you think that was in general?
I'm glad it did. Otherwise, it'd be boring. So every game has its own story. And when you play a team twice, it almost feels like there's 4 halves to one game. And if you look at the table too, Salt Lake needs to win. And they have to push. They need points. And we know that. Yes, we also want and need points, but we're in a much different position than they are. And I think putting the burden on them a little bit simplifies the match in a way, and the momentum, and also how it just plays out. And what we try to do here as coaches, we try to give our players tools, many tools, or a complete toolbox, and whatever the game provides them, they're able to solve that, and they will have the tools to solve those issues. And tonight, again, they were spacing behind. They had to work defensively a little harder, but our guys came up with the right solutions, and that's where my head's at. And frankly, how a game plays out, I'm not too concerned. And over a course of 15-year playing career and now a little over 10 years in coaching, I think we've seen it all. As long as you win, I think it's okay.
Last question for Steve. Go ahead.
Hi, Steve. what would you say are some of the intangibles that Son has brought to the team in the time that he's been here and the impact that we're seeing in the 7 games that he's taken part?
Two very simple words, well, three, I guess. Intensity and quality. Those moments in a player, in any player, are what makes the difference. And if you watch games at the highest level, every player in the field has intensity and quality together. And that combination is lethal, and Sonny brings exactly that to our team and to our league.